Hi guys, I'm Emily.
And I'm Sophie.
And welcome to or back to the Girls Watch Girls Play podcast. Woo! You know, international break has...
Summer.
Yeah, it's definitely summer vibes, but like, honestly...
it's heat waving, isn't it?
The wave be heating, the heat be waving. We're dressed like we're in very different climates right now. I'm in like very loose trousers and a tank top. You're in black jeans.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Don't reveal my bottom half to the camera.
Okay. I wasn't planning on panning down.
Where am I going? Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
We are going to Switzerland though we are going to Switzerland on... Happy.
I am happy. I just would have liked to have gone for the whole time.
Yeah, of course. Wouldn't we have all? But we are going to the England-Wales game.
So grateful.
It's on the 14th?
13th, 12th, something like that. 13th to 14th, I think.
It's going to be great. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. It's going to be fire.
If anyone else is going, let's meet up. Let's hang out. I want to be around the vibes, the good energy.
Yeah.
DM us. Let's go for a drink.
Let's go for a drink. Also, watch parties. We're planning on going to like 1,000,001 watch parties. So
in
get
London,
in touch with us.
Also, like, we're not closed off to Welsh fans. I want to meet you guys.
Well, I think
you guys would be great vibes.
I feel like Lorena or something are doing a watch party in Cardiff.
Yeah, I saw that.
I want to go to that.
That'd be so much. Well, not to the England-Wales one because I'll be there too because we'll be supporting England.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go to Wales and be like, come on, come on, England.
Come on, England.
Come on, England.
I hate that chant.
I know, it's like, why are we all like, come on, England.
I hope you all enjoy that.
Did you see that? The Welsh team, the fans can't get the numbers and names on the backs of their tops.
Yes, I did see.
That's really naughty. That's really rude.
Really rude. I don't know if it was it the just away?
I thought it was all of it, but maybe it's just away, I don't know.
Either way, fix it.
Yeah, I thought, oh my god, imagine being a Welsh fan. It's your first time at the Women's Euros.
Yeah.
And you can't even get your fave on the back of your top.
I think it's their first major tournament, like, for the women, and like, what the hell?
I'm sure everyone will be absolutely buzzing. The whole Wales will be buzzing.
Yeah, it's
you can't. I mean, I'm sure they make money by putting the names on it. I don't understand why they wouldn't.
They wouldn't lose money.
Yeah.
They have the letters, do you know what I mean?
They've got the letters, they've got the numbers.
It's like, they're not going to invent new letters. And I've not been to Wales. So
I've never been to Wales, ever.
I want to go.
Harriet went last year, or no, this year. She went and she climbed Mount Snowdon.
Yeah, she
That's
did.
in Wales, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Great fun, apparently.
I remember that time.
And it was like really gorgeous weather all week, and then the day that they climbed Mount Snowdon, it was horrible. Horrible weather.
Bless their souls.
I'll just tell you something, that would never happen to me, because I feel like every time I'm on holiday, it's scheduled to rain, and then I get there, and for me, sunshine, touch wood, Switzerland, counting on you.
Oh my god, yeah.
But like, I feel like every time I go on holiday, I'm like looking the week before, and it's like, oh,
sad.
It's gonna be so shit.
Yeah.
I get there, and it's like, sunshine.
Sunshine.
We're in a singing era today.
I'm always in my singing era.
Yeah, she bad.
What? I'm good.
No, she bad isn't...
That's not what my mum told me. My mum told me I'm a star!
Jesus. What were we going to talk about? Football. Okay, I'm bored. International break is boring.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm bored. It's really hot. I just want to watch some football with the fan on. But I can't because there's no football. Well,
Tell you what I loved. I always love this because it's always like in between season breaks. Soccer Aid. I love Soccer Aid.
I did not watch it. What was wrong with me?
I know, I think you're tired or
yeah, I'm always tired.
Something. It was really good. I love watching Jill Scott, our friend, play.
Buddy old pal Gillian.
It's not her name.
It's every time.
Gillian. Tony Duggan scored. I cheered. It was actually just so much fun. I love it. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it?
I watched like a couple of minutes here and there. Came upstairs.
A couple of minutes. The only thing though, half time at Soccer Aid is crazy. It's like 45 minutes long. Because they have a whole show.
They have a show, yeah.
So weird.
Was Robbie Williams there?
Yeah, he was there.
Did he perform?
No.
When he performed at the Emirates.
Performed at the Emirates?
Yeah, he performed at the Emirates. And Cleo, our friend who lives like in that kind of area, she could hear him from her bedroom.
Yeah, everyone's been playing everywhere at the minute. It's concert season.
Oh, it's concert season, and guess
all
what?
The stadiums are
wedding
free.
Season. More people are married.
Oh my god, everyone in women's football is married.
Last week we talked about DVD and Ellie. Since then, what's that gorgeous girl who I think looks like
Celine?
I think but I think she looks like Lionel Richie's daughter.
Sophia
Richie. I think she's like Sophia Richie.
Yeah, she got married. Her wedding looked gorgeous.
Yeah, oh my God.
I don't know where it was. It looked like Lake Como or something stunning. I thought, get me to that party.
Every time I open my phone though, it's like footballer engaged, football married, footballer married.
Who else got married? There was so many people.
Yeah, more people got married. The Gories.
Yes.
Are they both Gories now?
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently.
To me, they are.
Just everyone. Oh, loads of Spanish players, I think, got married. I think there were quite a few Spanish weddings. Because I remember seeing, like, all of my Spanish... I was going to say friends. They're definitely not my friends.
They don't know who you are.
All the, like, Barca players and stuff are all at weddings. My friends! They wish.
You wish, babe.
They wish.
Yeah, everyone's getting married. It's wedding season, it's engagement season, and...
Next, it'll be baby season. I'm joking. Euro start next week. How are you feeling?
How am I feeling?
Yeah, like, are you feeling pumped or?
I'm pumped. I feel like we need to have a sit-down discussion about where we're planning, what events we're planning to go to.
Yeah, well, we've got one already.
And but when we're not going to like scheduled events, what pub is going to be our football pub?
Yeah.
Or do we need to go vibe check a few of them if people actually there playing the Euros, or is the Euros just on in the background and then everyone else is sitting having a drink?
This is why I think we need to go to watch parties.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be around people who are there for the footy, not just people who are there at the pub.
But we'll sort this out in our own personal time.
Yeah, but also London people, let us know what ones you're planning to go to, especially South London people.
Yeah.
I'd love to say semi-local, not gonna lie.
But also, I don't care, I'll travel. I was willing to travel to Switzerland. I'm willing to travel, like, north.
Yeah, true, but also, I want to get on the tube.
We're travelling
if
east.
I can't get on my line bike and you on your little scooter, then I don't want to leave.
Oh, I'll go anywhere. We're in East London next weekend for the England-Netherlands game at the big football day event with National Lottery.
Oh, the National Lottery one. I was like... What the hell are you
we're going to...
I don't think I got the invite for that one. No, I know what you're talking about.
We're going to that. That'll be really fun.
Yeah, super fun.
But it's on Pride, guys.
Yeah.
What the hell?
But I'm not good with crowds anyway.
No,
so I've been gay for a very long time, actually, but I've never gone to Pride.
Yeah, no, you haven't.
Everyone always goes and says, like, I actually had a not good time.
I've never had a bad time, but I always, like, it's always on a Saturday, and I always have singing on a Saturday, so I just go after singing for, like, a few hours. But I worked last year on Pride in, like, the day before singing, and it was one of the worst shifts I've worked in my life. I was like, I'm never doing it again.
Really?
I was like, because I used to work in, like, a place where we sold, like, cheese.
It was, like, central London.
Yeah, central London. And I was like, why do all these gays want my cheese?
Why do these gays want my cheese?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, oh, my God, go away and party. Stop coming here.
Yeah.
It was really stressful, but luckily I got to
I'm
leave.
surprised that people stopped in for cheese and fucking figs. But yeah, no, I will celebrate Pride in my own time by being gay in my personal life, and I will celebrate football on that day instead.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll do something Pridey. We should go out to like a bar or something for Pride weekend, you know?
Yeah, we can.
Go on our double date.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Okay.
And also going to the football is also very Pridey.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pride and football, talk about your article, babe.
Oh, well... What do you want me to say?
Sophie wrote an amazing article. I can say it's amazing. I've read it. That's going to be in the next issue of Lorena. Mm-hmm. And it's about queerness and football, and also the effects on the FA ban on trans women. Honestly, even if I wasn't, a good mate, I'm really impressed with the article. You've written things really beautifully. You've kind of encapsulated. Is that the word? Encapsulated?
Yeah.
How I feel about the queer community and women's football in a way I wouldn't know how to articulate. Not to spoil it all, but you talk about being queer in daylight, being visibly queer in the daylight, and how there are not many other spaces that you can do that and feel safe. And also in like a non-alcohol centered space. I mean, drinking at football is normal, but like you don't have to. So I don't know, the way you encapsulate again, I don't even know if that's the right word. The way you talk about that is honestly gorgeous. And seriously, if I could recommend, you can pre-order the magazine, I think now. Right?
Yeah, you can now. I mean, we love Lorena. We've worked with them before.
Yeah.
And they're the first people we actually worked with, which was like
so
exciting for us. And obviously like from there we've done so much, and it feels quite full circle to write for them. And I'm really excited to be out. And like they posted it yesterday on Instagram, and I was thinking, they're gonna post loads of people. Or like I have no idea like who's in this, like who's written what, like I have no idea. But Reese DM'd me and he was like, hey, I'm gonna post this in an hour, and I was like, oh my god,
It's literally just like a full slide of like
so
Sophie's
cool.
article. Also like the picture on the second page. The
Yeah.
first one's like you and me at the football. The second one's me and my girlfriend at the football. It's so sweet.
It's quite long, but it's because
amazing,
there's a
though.
lot to say. So
There isn't like not to spoil stuff, but you planned on writing that article before the trans ban happened, so it was all going to be about queer joy, but it really is interesting, and you say a lot about how this is kind of shaken the queer community with that is often finds a lot of refuge within football and that community and stuff. But pat on the back, babe, so proud of you. It's gorgeous.
you know what, I'm never really often that like proud of things I do, like
Need to work on that.
quite imposter syndrome vibes, like just don't have much pride or like confidence in anything I do. But this I'm actually really proud of. Like I read it and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, damn, I did that.
Damn, I did that. And I'm really proud of it. I'm really happy that like, obviously like we met at drama school studying writing for performance, and obviously this is a different form of writing, but I'm just so happy that the first thing I've had like published is something I actually really like.
Yeah.
And like, not just for myself, like it doesn't feel like it's just something for myself, it feels like it's for a community of people.
It's great. I feel like we've been making big steps recently.
Yeah, we have. We've been making massive steps, like we're leaping.
You know, in our personal lives, in like our work lives, I just feel like we're
Yeah.
doing bits. We're doing bits. So
We are.
if that's, I mean, we're not talking a lot about football right now, but you know, like I think if there's one thing we can take away from this episode of the podcast is we're doing bits.
We are doing bits.
And we're proud of ourselves.
Very proud of ourselves.
And we need to go celebrate at some point.
We should.
Get a
We've
bottle of
actually had a
second.
crazy year, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, out with the old, in with the new.
Anyway, speaking of international break being dead, there's nothing to watch.
Dead.
There is actually something that's come on TV recently that I'm going to watch.
Oh my god, Mr. what's his name? Giorgio Russo.
Tomorrow night, a new bombshell enters the villa.
And it's Alessia's brother.
It's Alessia Russo's bloody brother. I'm sorry, but Leslie goes to play the Champions League. Her other brother's like, no, I'm going to have a baby. Then she's going to go play in the Euros, and her other brother's like, I'm going to go on Love Island. These guys be one-upping each other all the time.
This is excellent. Sorry, but what a way to get a bunch of gays watching Love Island.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love reality TV.
Yeah.
Always have, always will
yeah.
do. I love trash TV. I like reality. I especially love dating shows with straight people. I like the gay ones too. They're very interesting. Loved I Kissed a Girl. It was great. I also watched Queer Ultimatum. But I especially love dating shows for straight people because it's so far away from my life.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with me and it's such an escapism.
And I love, the thing is, I find a lot of the ones that are on like Netflix, like just the ones that you've watched, I find them harder to watch than like Love Island because I know it's real. I think I love like a British one because I just love how
What do you
we
mean,
fight.
like Too Hot to Handle?
Is that British?
No.
Maybe.
They
It
have
feels
Brits
like,
all over the world.
maybe. I don't know. I just feel some of them feel really scripted. But Love
Just
Island,
maybe when you hear an American accent, you think movie.
it actually might be. Like, it's literally could be my fault.
Big screen.
But I love like a fight. And so that's why I like Love Island. But I haven't watched it in the last few years.
But
it's
we're
a big
getting on
commitment,
it.
isn't it? It's a big commitment. 6-7 weeks, every night,
And it's long. It's an hour.
at least.
It is
Sometimes it's
long.
an hour and a half. Do you know what I mean?
But you know what? You know how to get people watching it? You put probably one of the most famous women's footballers in the world right now. Put her bloody brother, who looks exactly like her, by the way.
Like that.
Same face. You know when you put like a boy filter
Yeah.
on someone? That is literally Leslie in a boy filter.
It's so funny. And like, obviously, there are much more like important football things going on right now. But like, this is, sorry, we're talking about it because what the
I'm
fuck?
going to talk about it because honestly, I've been thinking about it.
For
a whole day.
For a whole day.
We watched the whole episode last night to just get 10
10
seconds of it.
And the preview for tonight, I'm sorry, we're filming this on Tuesday night, so
We're watching.
he entered last night, but he like
He's
his episode
entering tonight, you know?
I am gonna cringe so hard. And Emily keeps being like,
my
he's
God.
not your brother. He's not your
She's
brother.
like, if I have to see him kiss someone on TV, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. I'm like, babe, you don't know him. Like,
I
you
don't.
He's
I
not
don't.
your brother. Like,
He's not my brother.
I'm gonna love it.
But the thing is, you just know, and I don't want to say anything, but you just know what happens in Love Island, what can happen in Love Island. And I'm sorry, I can't be watching that.
I can. I will be.
Oh, I will. I'll be watching
What we
like
talked
this.
about earlier is like, what if he does something really dodge and then like
Yeah.
Lessie gets a chant?
Yeah.
Yup, Love Island.
Well, I was going to say
Love Island.
watch what you say.
No, I'm not going to say that. Love Island.
But literally, watch Les get like a chant next season about her brother being on Love Island.
Honestly, I think it's iconic. I think
It's
iconic.
so good.
And what we were saying earlier is that Caitlin and Kate love Love Island.
They do.
So they'll be watching Leslie's brother.
Someone said that, because I think they've gone away again, which like literally fair enough, I'm so jealous.
Always on holiday,
That they're in Mallorca and they're going to stay out there until the family and friends go in, because obviously
No, they won't, but I'm like, they're obviously not playing in the Euros, aren't they?
the whole
Just doing whatever they
all of the Russos are going to be at the Euros watching
Yeah.
Les play. I'm assuming like that's where I'd be.
Well, it's at that point we have to say what's bigger, the Euros grand final or Love Island final. To be honest, they're both pretty big.
Euros final any day of the week.
Be sarky, mate.
But what was I saying? Oh, so I would die if them two went in. I don't think they would, but they are quite friendly with her brother. But I don't know why they're painting him as some Aussie.
That was weird. That is really weird.
The preview was like, he's looking for his Bondi Beach babe. And I'm like, he's from Kent. He's from Maidstone. And I feel like I talk about Maidstone way too much on this podcast.
I've never revealed where I'm from, and you're like, Maidstone.
I'm not actually from Maidstone. It's near my house, but you know.
Her address is.
But he's literally from Maidstone. I just think that's so funny. You're not. He wishes he was from Sydney, because Maidstone. Good God.
Also, like, Leslie said that she's going to take a break from social media because, like, it like affected her mental health last time. I was like, good job, babe, because everyone's
fair.
talking about your brother in the kissing challenge on Love Island.
If he has to do the fucking strip dance.
He will. If he stays in long enough, everyone does it. God. Everyone does it. You've seen it before. They all do it.
Can I just say, Twitter at the minute is my favourite. I love Twitter all the time.
I need to get back on. Every time something drama happens,
Women's football Twitter is like, it does make me laugh. But everything with Alessia's brother now is making me cackle. Like, it's so funny. People have changed their banner to his. I don't think you didn't see this clip because I don't think you saw it. But the clip
saw it on.
Oh, you did. The clip of him being like, what was it? He was like, "I've got the looks.
Oh no,
I've got the charm. I've got the body." And then he says something about the girls getting ready to meet their man, and people have changed their Twitter banner to that quote of him, and it's actually sending me.
I love it.
It's sending me west.
Because
it's so
like
funny.
not only like I don't know how many lesbians often watch Love Island, but I'll tell you what, not saying everyone in the WSL community is a lesbian, but you know,
a fair amount. Okay,
we got numbers. We got numbers. But like, that is going to get the lesers watching Love Island.
It is.
We're
it's got
all
me.
on Channel 4, ITV. We're all on ITV tonight.
It's so funny, and we made a little TikTok last night.
You made that. You don't have to credit me. Or anything. I didn't do that.
But the comments are really making me laugh. Some of them are like, someone needs to make a highlights
because I'm not
watching this.
I was like, do it, babe.
And someone else was like, this is so cringe. I cannot watch this. Secondhand embarrassment. And I'm like, fair.
I'm excited.
You should do, that should be like a new series you do then.
Yeah.
His highlights.
I'll tell you what, I love it. And I am trying to get over this whole like, okay, new thing, straying from football right now, but I'm trying to get over this whole cringe thing. I saw this thing about like Cringe Mountain. Here I am cringing about it.
I was going to say, I'm cringing at you.
Cringe Mountain, and how you have to like go up Cringe Mountain to then like get over it.
God, that's why. But why? Like, you're allowed to cringe.
No, but like I need to stop cringing at myself. But I'm trying to get over Cringe Mountain at the moment, and one of the things I'm going to say to get over Cringe Mountain is to openly address the fact I fucking love reality TV, dating shows specifically.
Specifically. Anyway, we cannot wait to watch Love Island tonight and for the foreseeable. Like, especially if it goes to like a voting thing, like he will get votes.
Also, I want that £50,000 and trip to Mallorca.
Give me that.
Every year I'm like, I'm gonna enter, and I don't get it. I think it costs me £2 though. What if I get 50,000?
Win.
That's a win if I've ever heard one.
Okay, WSL expansion to 14 teams.
So exciting. That's so exciting. Oh, honestly, I wish it was this season.
Me too, we have to wait so long. Also, I don't even know if I can't remember right if it like comes into effect next season or if it's like the season after. Do you know what I mean? Like, if...
What do you mean? I don't think it comes into effect like...
No, it doesn't come into effect this
season.
Like next season. It's so far away.
It's ages away. It's so exciting though.
Mm-hmm. Also, like, for the championship, makes it... I'm just
two
so
up,
thrilled.
one down, and the third have to battle.
Yeah, that's just for the inaugural season though. After that, it will be...
Just 2 up, 1 down.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
But yeah, it's so exciting, and I'm just so excited about it. Also, more games like
back Palace.
There's one thing Emily loves. It's Palace, and it's also like, fuck off.
It is our local team now.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's not my team, but it is our local team.
No.
Who's our local team then? Because it was Arsenal, and then we moved.
Because my heart will leave you never.
Yeah, of course. Arsenal are still my team, but like
they're always
locally,
with me.
We don't live north anymore.
Okay, leak our address. I'm joking.
This south of the river, come find us.
Come find us, Maidstone. I'm joking.
That is London. That is London City, innit?
Yeah. But I'm so excited. It's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully the teams are funded well enough, like, for it to function and stuff. But I'm really happy about it. I'm really excited. I can't wait. And I'm so excited for like the end of the season and the playoffs and like...
I just want to go watch that 3 versus the last one on the table
we
of
will
the
go
WSL.
to that game.
That is, I reckon it's going to be my favourite game because everything is on the line for both of those teams.
Because it could be like... I don't even know who it could be. Who's just... Oh, London City just come up. They're not going down.
They're not going down. No. Absolutely not. Not
it could even be a team like Villa or West Ham or going up against like...
Yeah.
I don't know. Who's at top of Charlton?
Who went down this year? Oh, Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
And then Bristol City the year before.
Yeah.
Well, Leicester will be one of them.
I'm just excited. I'm so excited. Also, I hope like Birmingham goes up. Obviously, they just lost to London City, but that's so fun in terms of like the Midlands.
I hope Wolves put themselves forward.
I hope Wolves put themselves forward too.
I hope whoever fucked that up gets sacked.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But in terms of like Birmingham City and like Aston Villa, that's another derby that will happen. It will draw people in.
That's so
and, like,
exciting.
Do you know what I mean?
We should try go to as many derbies as possible.
Yeah, the Manchester derby was good.
I'd like to do that, and we can go stay at my parents because I mean they live far, but like closer than
I was gonna say because like the whole of this year I've stayed at my girlfriend's because she's been in Leeds, but now like she's moving to Canada for a year. So
we
pray for me.
So we could go stay at my parents live in the Midlands.
We'll do that instead, and then we can go together, and then we still get to go to. Because I love going up to games up north.
Yeah, my parents live like an hour and a half.
Yeah, as in like Leeds, I always had to get somewhere, but like it was still like close enough. Yeah, and it was always worth it. Like I had so much fun.
We'll just bring the rents. I could just get my dad.
Bring the parents. Yeah. Sorry, I was like. I pay rent.
Oh no, the parents. I could bring my dad or something. He'd like to.
Yeah, he can drive us. Duncan. Yeah, we can go to like. I'd love to go to a United Liverpool game.
Oh my god, that'd be great.
I'd love to go to another Tyne-Wear derby.
I want to do that because I wasn't there at that one.
So much fun.
I didn't see any championship games. Or WSL 2.
WSL 2. I think that's the only one I went to be fair, this year. But we're very excited.
I just think it's going to be so exciting. I was thinking, like, I like the idea of 2 up, 1 down. Because every year, well, the last 2 years, it's just been whoever comes up goes back down because they don't got the funding, they don't got the, the experience. But obviously, I was like, well, this year it'll be different because London City, they've got that money.
They got that money. Speaking of that money.
We're allowed to talk about it now?
Yeah.
Did we or did we not fucking say last episode that DVD was going to go to London City? Everyone's like, I'm shocked. I'm like, babe, I'm not.
I'm not shocked.
I said that.
We said that. I feel like we said a lot in that podcast, or at least a few. I think it was all in that podcast.
It was.
And everything from it has like come true. Like we were saying about how all the Champions League are going to be on Disney Plus, and now
then we were saying like, don't put it on Disney. Like it's so bad.
Stop privatising women's football.
Next minute, BBC were like, hey, we're listening. Did you say that's not a good idea? Okay, we'll buy it.
And they, like, thank you for listening. I don't know who's listening, but we just wanted to say we know we're powerful.
It's the good
and
Lord.
Thank you. I feel like things we say are coming true. Maybe it's just because we're quite well educated.
I'm going to win the Love Island 50k draw.
Well, I think I started it off over a month ago when I saw my vision of us having happy tears at the Champions League final.
And then we started talking about how manifestation and how you can see the future.
Yeah, and then we won the Champions League. Actually won Champions League a month ago today.
We did. And so what visions are you having for the Euros? Let's talk about that.
Oh, these look right. These are so hazy. Also, like, you can't... This...
The visions hazy.
I'm gonna get copyrighted.
Yeah, because I sound so much like Cynthia Erivo.
Because we saw how the Champions League was panning out. That happens across the season. It had started. It was basically over by the time I made that vision. I saw that vision. This isn't even started. I can't see visions of things that haven't happened yet.
That's called a memory, babe.
Yeah, but isn't things that haven't even started. I need to see the vibes, you know? I need to watch a game and be like, now I see.
Like after the game ends 2-1, you're like, I feel like this one's going to end 2-1.
No, but I did say we're going to win the Champions League.
You did.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't.
But do I think England are going to win the Euros?
Do you think we'll be in the final? More important question.
I genuinely think we could. I think it's actually just dependent on the route we get to the final.
I thought the same thing. I think it depends how early we get Spain.
I'm going to say spanked. Literally that too,
yeah, I mean, spanked by Spain, you know what I mean. I think it does depend on how early we get Spain.
But not even that, like, our
even
group
Germany
is so hard. Our group, France, Netherlands, Wales. Sorry, Wales, but
the Dutch are brilliant.
The Dutch are brilliant. I don't want to play the Netherlands. I don't want to play France. Like, that's such a hard group to try and get out. She is in the squad, yeah. But I feel like they might... I don't want to say this.
She is always in the wars.
I know, but I don't want to say this and then they, like, have a great tournament. But I feel like maybe this isn't their tournament this year.
This isn't their moment.
Maybe not.
Division. I'm hazy.
I feel like top of the group would be France and England.
Okay.
But I do think France could top that.
How many people get out per...
2 per group.
Oh, okay. We just hit Netherlands in their weak spot, and Wales, it's your first time, like, you just be happy you're there.
Just do it. I want a reenactment of the Ireland-Australia game.
Honestly, I think Wales could shock us.
Except...
I'm excited, because you know who fights the most? The people who have never been there before.
Ireland, they were so good in the World Cup.
I think Wales are going to, like, serve.
Yeah, me too.
And I hope they serve
against us.
when we watch them, but not too hard of a serve, but I hope they, like, put up a real good fight.
But, like, if ours is based on goal difference, if we get
out
of
the
group, then, like...
no. But I hope they, like, do really well, but nothing hits the back of the net.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it's not... I hope England don't have the tournament they had in the World Cup a few years ago, because that was, like, we got through each game by the skin of our teeth. Like, literally, the only game that we actually slayed in was the one against Australia. But other than that, like, skin of our teeth. Literally. Like that Nigeria game, winning on penalties. There was just going down to 10.
That Nigeria game was crazy. I watched that one.
It's crazy. Going down to not 10 men, 10 players because of the red card against LJ. Penalties. It was just crazy. Like, I remember watching that at work and just being so stressed. And it felt like that for quite a few games. And obviously the final, you know what? It could have gone worse. Like, we actually did not perform great that tournament. And I just hope we have, like, we're not going to have the 2022 Euros performance. I just hope we have some kind of hybrid. In between.
I think it'll be very, very interesting to watch people like Michelle, Grace, and obviously Aggie kind of get their moments in here. I'm thinking very good things for Michelle. I'm even considering getting her on the back of my top.
Yes!
I'm considering that as an option. These are my options I'm considering.
Yeah,
Michelle.
Options. Yep.
Grace.
Yep.
Aggie. I'm thinking about the young'uns, And then, is there anything else I was thinking about? Did I talk about this with you? Was there something
You said
else?
something safe like Kira.
Well, that's before. I haven't got one, and before they announced squad numbers, which is happening tomorrow as we film this. I was thinking about who would be safe, and I was like, it's only going to be Lucy,
Russo.
Kira, and Alessia.
Yeah.
So I was like, could I do Kira? Because I don't want to get Lucy, because you'd probably get Lucy, and like, she's your girl, not mine. Love her, but she's not my girl. No, I just mean like some people have a Lucy Bronze thing. You have a Lucy Bronze thing.
She's great.
Yeah, but like some people are just like.
Also, every time I get a Lucy Bronze shirt, I'm like, in England, obviously I don't get a Chelsea one.
Girl, imagine if you did.
But isn't every time I get a Lucy Bronze shirt, I'm like, I have to get it because it might be her
last
tournament.
one.
Like, I have to get it. So I have the World Cup one. I have the, like, men's Euros one.
Oh, yeah.
And I have, which obviously they wore as well. And then I have the... I'm gonna get probably the black one with bronze on. But also I think that's so badass. Like the black one with bronze is just so badass.
It's kind of cool.
But then I also would love an Ajimang. I'd love, but then maybe I'll get that on like another like Arsenal one this season if she stays with us. I feel like I'm not thinking.
That is the thing, because that's why I was like, well, I'm not gonna get Leslie because I thought of her as like a safe number. I was not gonna get Leslie because I could always get Leslie on an Arsenal one. I don't want to get an Arsenal girl on my England top.
I love getting like. Also, I love getting like a childhood Guna on my like red Arsenal shirt. Do you know what I mean? Like I have Leah and I've got Lotta. Mm-hmm. So either it's Katie Reid or it's Michelle Ajimang.
Reid, 15 cups of 17.
Yeah. And she did.
I don't know who I'm going to get, but I think I'm going to get a young'un. I'll see what you know what, I think it depends on how cute the numbers are, because I like some numbers and I know I'm not a fan of other numbers. So I'll see what the numbers come out tomorrow and I'll be like, yeah, that slays.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's a good number.
But then I have 3 England bronze shirts and that's excessive. But also, you know what?
You like what you like.
I can get more than one.
Can you even afford one?
If they send me them, I can.
Hey guys.
England shirt, can't wait to get
I was also thinking about getting that green one. The goalie
You wear the goalie one.
I thought that's really cute.
Mm-hmm. I like the pattern on it.
And also, you know what? You love centre badge.
I love a centre badge. I wish they centre badged all the kits.
But you know what? I don't think a centre badge looks as good with a Nike tick than it does with an Adidas.
I agree.
Because the Nike tick is off-centred. Adidas is a bit more, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's not symmetrical, but it looks better.
I'd love Arsenal to do a central badge, like this year, next year, something. I just want a badass vintage, like...
Yeah. Or even like an away kit with a centre badge.
Yeah, just give me. I can't wait to see the rest of the Arsenal kits.
Would you want the centre badge with a centre cannon? Badge. It's not the same with the cannon. Cannon I like off to the side, badge in the middle.
Like the old school, like the Thierry Henry, the burgundy when they left Highbury.
With the white?
The burgundy. It's kind of this colour. Oh, it's got the gold on.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Nice kit, that.
Leon, no, we already talked about... Did we talk about... I don't know. You guys let us know. Did we already talk about the fact that Ingrid Engen's going to Leon?
I don't know, because
I think we did talk about it last time.
We maybe talked about the rumour, but it wasn't confirmed. Yeah, which is good for her.
I wanted her to go to London City. That would have been more fun.
That would have been tea.
Because we talked about her living, the idea of Ingrid Engen living in Maidstone, didn't we?
Because it was so funny.
Yeah.
The idea of, I don't think DVD would live in Maidstone.
No.
Not with the rumour of Ellie Carpenter to Chelsea.
No, they'll live together somewhere in London.
Somewhere nice. Somewhere that's not Maidstone. Or maybe they might like it. I don't.
Or maybe Ellie also goes to London City. They live their Maidstone dream life.
Gerald's gone back to her home of the Netherlands, back to FC20.
Yes.
I think her dad does something with the club. I think giving Nepo baby, but also obviously she's a great footballer.
I'll be real. Never before this had I ever heard of FC20. Never before.
Never in my life. I had a little bit, but
are they like a quite a famous Dutch
team?
But
also like the Dutch league isn't like.
Also, I don't hear much about the Dutch league in general.
Exactly.
I hear about leagues that aren't here. Obviously, American,
Liga F.
Spain, France, Sweden, and that's probably it.
Linköping.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try. Good for you there. And that's probably it. Oh, and Australia.
Yeah. I mean, I like watching her play, so I'm a bit Devo.
Yeah.
But she missed home.
But she injured though this season. She didn't play much.
Yeah, she was also said basically, she was like, if you're an international player and you come over by yourself, you kind of just have your teammates and the people at the club. You don't have like people outside of that, which obviously is quite lonely. She's also quite like openly in a relationship with someone that lives in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no one want to be doing that. No one want to be doing that in the national waters and all. But I think it's valid, you know, she wants to just be at
Also,
home.
like, she could never really go visit. I mean, like, the amount of time, like, women's footballers get off
Also,
in general
like,
is actually insane.
Yeah,
Like,
and her partner is, like, a hockey player as well, so, like...
trying to partner up two sports is just don't work. Not in different countries.
No, but good for her, and I'm going to miss watching her play. I've loved watching her play this season. Obviously, she used to be at Arsenal, went to Wolfsburg, and then came back, and I was so happy when she came back to the WSL. I was so excited to watch her, and I watched her quite a few times this season. Obviously, she was injured last season, but I just like Gerard, so I'm just a bit...
Yeah, I do too.
But there's like quite a lot of like international players that miss their home and come back. You know, Kira Walsh did the same. Both of them, funnily enough, have mentioned the supermarkets. Like, Kira Walsh mentioned...
Well, she misses M&S.
Yeah, have you not heard this?
No.
You haven't heard this whole lore?
Was M&S?
It was all of them. You haven't had this whole lore of, like, Kira Walsh?
They got Lidl everywhere.
So, basically, when Kira left Barca in January, there was this whole thing. People were taking the absolute piss out of her because she was saying that she left... In every interview every interview she did, she was talking about supermarkets. And people just kind of hopped on that and just thought...
She wanted to come home because she wanted to go Say-No's.
Basically, that's what people were saying. But obviously, there's more to it. She was homesick, poor girl. Like...
For Say-No's. Tesco Express.
Have some respect.
Waitress. Where do you think she shops?
You know what? Well, she's living in a posh area now.
Where's she living?
Well,
Chelsea.
like,
she living in Chelsea?
No, like Cobham and that's quite posh, no?
Where's Cobham?
Like Surrey.
Surrey. Do you think they live there?
Yeah. I don't think they live in central London, Chelsea, when they only play there like once a month.
Yeah, but you can travel. You have a nice car too. Like, I wouldn't want to live in Surrey. No offense, guys, but
They live in Surrey.
Oh,
fact.
Yawnville, Snooze.
Anyway, I think she probably shops in M&S.
I think she shops at M&S too. I was going to say that.
I think she does. And then she gets the bit she can't get an M&S at Sainsbury's.
Yeah, I agree. And okay, so where does? Because I think Katie shops at Waitrose. And I think she's quite proud about it. I think she's like, the produce just tastes better. With an Irish accent, she'd say better. You know?
Yeah, although Leah.
I think Leah's at M&S.
Yeah. And Tesco. You don't see Tesco?
Fuck Tesco.
I think honestly, it's because...
Fuck Tesco, because Tesco's honestly at this point... Sorry guys, if you want to partner with me, let me know. But honestly, Tesco's more expensive than like M&S right now. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
You asked me one.
Grace Clinton.
Morrison's?
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah. Beth Mead.
Sainsbury's? What were you going to say?
I'll be real.
Oh, okay. Well, I think most of the girls do their shopping at M&S.
Fair. Also, they do have like England sponsor.
Yeah.
It's an England sponsor, so like maybe they get
They might get discounts. Also, like, they all get paid well enough to do an M&S shop. I'm talking like England players.
Yeah.
Like those kind of level players. I think they get paid well enough to do an M&S shop.
If I did, I would. Also, I do sometimes.
You often will get bits.
I'll get bits from M&S. Look, the cheese is actually really cheap. So is the veg, and it lasts so long. Fact. And what I was saying was Jill Roord said the same thing, that she was excited to go back to the Netherlands for the supermarkets and everything else. But the supermarkets comment just made me laugh because like she must have seen like the outrage and outpour of people's comments about Kira Walsh because like it was going around the towns.
Didn't come to my town. So like, guys, next week we're going to talk about
Pride.
And we're going to do some proper, we need to sit down, I'm going to do some proper pride stuff. But next week we're going to talk about Pride because it'll be the last week of Pride. And I'm yet to do anything proud.
I'm here to make anyone proud.
So I want to talk about, we can talk about your article more in depth maybe. And we'll talk about being gay at footy and how that has helped us football and queerness.
Yay! So keep an eye out. All you queers.
I'm really excited for next week. But
yeah, it's going to be lit.
And hopefully the week after that, we'll have some absolute football to talk about.
Yeah, because the Euros will start next
So
week. We're terrified. I'm terrified. Don't know how you feel. I'm shitting my pants.
Please do let us know if anyone has some good events coming up that we should go to, and also good pubs that will actually have people watching footy rather than just drinking. I plan on doing both, but I want to be there for the football.
Anyway, ciao for now.
Ciao for now, guys. Okay, thanks, guys. Have a good week. See you next week. Bye.